what I want to look at today is what Solomon is best known for, and that is his wisdom. And we pick up the story in 1 Kings 3. It says, "At Gibeon the Lord appeared to Solomon during the night in a dream. And God said, 'Ask for whatever you want me to give you.' Solomon answered, 'Give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern this great people of yours?' The Lord was pleased that Solomon asked for this. 'I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be. Moreover, I will give you what you have not asked for, both wealth and honour, so that in your lifetime you will have no equal among kings.'" This is a prayer that God answers Solomon, and it's a prayer that he loves to answer for us. It's a prayer that he always answers, and we need it, frankly, when we face real life situations today. Like, should I date this person? Should I pursue this relationship? Should I take this job? Should I move here? Should I get involved in this ministry? James 1:5 says this: "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." We are leaning on an open door when we're asking God to give us wisdom. The story carries on in 1 Kings 3. These two prostitutes come before King Solomon, young King Solomon, and both claim that this living baby is theirs. One of the babies of these two prostitutes has died during the night, and the claim is that it's been swapped, and they're both standing there. And the summary that Solomon says in verse 23, it says this: the king says, "This one says, 'My son is alive and your son is dead,' while that one says, 'No, your son is dead and mine is alive.' Then the king said, 'Bring me a sword.' So they brought a sword for the king. Then he gave the order, 'Cut the living child in two and give half to one and half to the other.' The woman whose son was alive was deeply moved out of love for her son and said to the king, 'Please, my lord, give her the living baby. Don't kill him.' But the other one said, 'Neither I nor you shall have him. Cut him in two.' Then the king gave his ruling: 'Give the living baby to the first woman.'" You see, the prostitutes came and gave information to Solomon. And with that, he had knowledge, okay? But he didn't need just knowledge and information for this thing. He needed wisdom. You see, knowledge is information, and wisdom is what you do with that information. And wisdom comes when we ask, who should I be? Not what should I do? And who you are, rather than what you're choosing, whether you choose the right thing, is more important for us to pursue. And even if we get the wrong answer, God is sovereign, and he's the Lord of every outcome. And listen, the more we pursue God to become more like Jesus, the better choices we will make. The more we grow in holiness, the more like Jesus we are, the better choices we'll make. And we won't keep coming to God like some kind of magic 8-ball that we want to see the future and what's going to be best for us. Imagine my 23-year-old son phoning me up and saying, "Dad, is it all right to play out with my mates tonight?" What? Or he phones up and says, "Should I wear a jumper or should I wear a t-shirt today?" Well, I don't know. He's got the information. You know, and to be honest, if he's asking those sort of questions, then there's something seriously wrong. So me and Rachel, as parents, have done something seriously wrong if he's got to ask us for every decision. We want to prepare our kids to make good decisions with the knowledge and the information that's at their disposal. How much more our Father in heaven? He doesn't just kind of want to direct us like little chess pieces. He wants to make us the type of people that make wise decisions. And how do we do that? Well, Solomon, in this situation with the prostitutes, he said, "Bring me a sword." And the sword was the means of finding wisdom. And it's the same for us today. Ephesians 6 says this. It says, "Put on the full armour of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." It goes on to say, "Take the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God." Hebrews 4:12 says, "For the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart." We need to read the Bible and let it shape us. Not like it's like RE homework that we've got to do our Bible readings. We need to dig in and let it mould our souls and make us more like Jesus. And let's get in the habit of regularly asking God for wisdom. And let's apply ourselves and pursue that so that God makes us more like Jesus. Because the more like Jesus we become, the better decisions we will make and we will show God's wisdom.